Hi, I'm Bryant Heatherly, your lead anchor.
I'm Kayla Brewer, your co-anchor.
Hello, I'm Raj with your campus cooking tips and the latest updates on movies.
First on Weekend Warmup, our South Alabama Jaguar Marching Band will perform in New Orleans on Sunday, November 11th, this coming Sunday, at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. And JAG TV's production manager, Jay Berg, is our Student Spotlight of the Week. He'll be with us later.
We keep it fresh with your cooking tips and taking a look at some movie fun.
The presidential election is over, and there's a new play opening this weekend at the Chickasaw Civic Center. Lend me a tenor. Details coming up.
All this and more as we prepare to dive into your weekend. Weekend Warm-Up starts right now.
Welcome back. First in our highlights today, the 2012 presidential elections have been decided. President Barack Obama claimed a second term from an incredibly divided electorate and immediately braced for daunting challenges and progress during the new term. President Obama stated, "We have fought our way back, and we know in our hearts that for the United States of America, the best is yet to come." The same voters who gave Obama another 4 years also elected a divided Congress, re-upping the dynamic that has made it so hard for the president to advance his agenda. Democrats retained control of the Senate, Republicans renewed their majority in the House. Sharp differences remain with the Republicans in Congress on taxes, spending, deficit reduction, immigration, and other issues yet to be resolved.
The word is out. The University of South Alabama Jaguar Marching Band will perform an exhibition during the halftime of the New Orleans Saints football game against the Atlanta Falcons to kick off at noon on Sunday, November 11th at Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. The show, A Salute to Armed Forces, will present patriotic themes, but the highlight of production will be a medley of the anthems of all 5 branches of the United States Armed Forces. USA's Director of Athletic Bands, Dr. Ward Miller, is quoted as saying, "The military is an important part of life for all Americans, but with so many of our men and women on the Gulf Coast serving in the armed forces, we wanted to take time to recognize their service and dedication."
On stage here in Mobile this weekend, the Chickasaw Civic Theater presents Ken Ludwig's Lend Me a Tenor. Everything's set for a grand night at the Cleveland Opera. The great Italian tenor Tito Morelli is to headline the celebration. But this is a farce, and we may never actually get to the opera. Instead, we follow the antics of a conked-out star, a bellboy with aspirations for the stage, a love-struck girl, and her disappointed boyfriend who just might be forced to save the day. It's a hilarious romp with mistaken identities, one crazy costume, slamming doors, and maybe, just maybe, a few minutes of beautiful music. Curtain times are Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 p.m. and Sundays at 2 p.m. The show runs November 9th, 10th, and 11th, then again on November 16th, 17th, and 18th. Students are $15, seniors over 60, and students are $10. Cash and local checks are accepted. Or you can purchase tickets online at cctshows.com. Turning now to Raj with your campus cooking tips.
Hey guys, hi, I'm Raj. Today's our first tip is if your loaf of bread is starting to go stale, just put a piece of fresh celery into the bag and close it back up. For some reason, this refreshes and stores a fresh taste and texture of the bread. And the second tip would be, if you have some coffee stains or tea stains on your fine china, just to remove them, just mix up a paste of a baking soda or lemon juice or baking soda with lemon juice and cream of tartar. Rub it over the stains and they'll come off easily. And the last and the final tip would be for this week, to reuse cooking oil without tasting whatever was cooked in the oil previously. Cook a quarter of piece of ginger in the oil. It will remove any remaining flavors and odors. I will have more tips for you next week. And if you have any particular topics or food preparation info I can provide, please contact me at jagtvusa@gmail.com. And also guys, make sure eat well, be healthy.
Thank you, Raj. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Our Student Spotlight of the Week is next with JAG TV's production manager, Jay Berg. Don't go away.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
How you doing? My name's Steve. My family's lived in this neighborhood for years. Recently, things got so tight, we had to go to our local food bank for help. I lost a lot of sleep worrying about what the neighbors might think. That is until I saw them there, too. How'd I do, Steve?
A little stiff. You could have done a little better.
What? Come on. You know, I have an Academy Award.
Yeah, but not for playing me.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to Weekend Warmup. It's time now for our Student Spotlight of the Week. And he's here, JAG TV's production manager, Jay Berg. He's a communications student here at South Alabama and producer of JAG TV's Melted. Join me in welcoming Jay Berg as our Student Spotlight of the Week.
Hello. Hey, Jay Berg.
What's up, Raj?
What's up, man?
Mr. Berg. Kayla.
Hello.
Good to be here.
Jay Berg,
Yes.
you're a senior here. How long have you been going here your entire college career?
Yeah. Except for I got 4 credits of PE from being in the Air Force for 6 years.
Oh, that's fun.
6 years, 4 credits. Yeah. Okay. I didn't do anything intellectual though for those 6 years. So that's fair.
So you're basically from Mobile?
Pretty much. My family was living here, so I was like, I'll come back here. You know.
Well, have you always, like, as soon as you got here, like, communications? Yes.
No, at first I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't know. So I had a few jobs here and there. I delivered magazines, I fried chicken, and then I was like, what am I gonna do? So I came to college. I was like, I got my GI Bill, I'll use it. And did JAG Radio for a while, and then I started doing JAG TV. That's when my best friend Jason Cooper, he graduated, and then I was like, what am I gonna do now that you can't do JAG Radio with Coop anymore? So I started with JAG TV, and it turned out I was like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. So finally, like the beginning of this semester, I was like, yeah, and now I'm almost graduated. So I'm kind of running and gunning lately, trying to figure out what I'm want to do and how I'm going to do it.
You can tell you love it. You've had a guest spot on almost every single show,
except for the Colton Bradford show. which I really want to be. I want to be on
You've
the
had
show.
you've had just not
Yeah,
not as
I've been
yourself.
in costume and out of costume, scaring folks on that show. It's fun. I like to hand him notes.
So you did many roles, and what is your favorite role at Jack TV, and what is exactly your role? And we saw your Melted show. Tell us something about your Melted.
I like the way you say it. I wish I could spell it, where people would be forced to pronounce Melted. That'd be great. Can you do it again?
Melted.
Yes. But yeah, I think that's the first question. My favorite role. That's the one. Creating Melted would be my favorite one because I get to work with so many great people. In fact, I'm doing it tonight in the studio after this show is after Week in Warmup is done filming. We just sit around. We film things that we think are funny, and we put them on Jag TV and the internets.
The interwebs.
Yep, put them out there, throw it out there.
So, what else do you do besides being on everyone's show?
Oh man, right now I'm finishing up an internship at a local studio called Mudbrick. They're making a movie, and I'm helping them do their paperwork and get their coffee. Sometimes they need me to make copies of things. Sometimes they don't, and then I go home. And, it's an unpaid internship for you. That's what you do. Low totem pole.
Getting a little gopher experience.
Yeah.
Go for this, go for that.
So, if you remove TV out of your life, and what would be the next? It's like, what would you think that this is a perfect role for me to do?
If I couldn't do anything to do with TV, I would probably fall back on music. That was the very first thing that my best friend Coop and I did. We've had a bunch of bands, and
so it's your
fun.
Like a hobby or something like that right now? Or,
well, yeah. Basically, I'm trying to make my hobby into what I want to do, so I'm doing my hobby all the time, so I don't have time for my other hobbies, so my back hobbies become my front hobbies, and my front hobbies are back here in the front.
Could you explain once again? I forgot.
Gladly. Hang on a second.
That's good.
What instrument do you play?
Whatever needs to be played, poorly, whatever, just whatever. I can carry a tune with anything, but I can't do anything real well. Mostly I like to write and mosh and drink alcohols. And that's about it. Besides TV.
TV.
Watching it.
So,
Watching it, being on
things.
Which is your favorite show on the television?
Like Jag TV, or
No,
you mean
all together television?
All the television.
Oh God, I don't know. Oh, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
I love Star Trek.
Next Generation, Enterprise, or
Voyager,
original?
Deep Space Nine. I haven't gotten into the original series yet. It's good,
Did I
but I
love
just
Star
haven't
Trek
gotten
so
to
much?
it.
What do you say to your Star Trek fans? What you gonna say?
Stay alive, don't die, because I'll be the only one
Can
left.
you do this?
Yeah.
I'm wearing a red shirt. Does that mean I'm going to die as soon as we
wearing two red
finish?
shirts.
As soon as we finish this interview?
2 red shirts. You better button up your leather jacket really tight.
Okay, I'm gonna remove my red tie now.
Man.
Little Star Trek humor. Red shirts.
So what are you going to do after graduation?
I don't know.
wanna
I've been
do?
looking at bridges to live under. I've been looking at, just the cardboard boxes. I've been collecting cardboard to make a house. I don't know, maybe live under a bridge with some Wi-Fi so I can play Farmville while I wait for McDonald's to call. It's all up in the air right now. I'm looking at a pretty bright future for myself over there. I'm working up how to steal shopping carts when no one will notice, how to shower in a Walmart restroom, things like that. That's Plan B, however. Plan A is hopefully I'll get a job of doing what I like to do, which is, dream would be someone would be like, oh, hey, I like Melted. Here's a lot of money. Do it all the time, and I would say yes, thank you.
So I'd forgotten to ask you, what is the production what are you, the production manager?
Yeah, that's my title that
what do you do?
gave me. I manage productions. People usually I'm on the other side of those windows over there that you can't see. I don't want to break the fourth wall or anything.
No, it's gonna come crumbling.
Not
down.
that window. But those windows. I'm over there running audio, running the teleprompter, things like that. I come out and move the cameras. Pretty much what Daryl does, and but with all the show, every show that I can be here for.
And if you go stick to your second plan, I'll be your wingman, okay?
All right, dude.
Constructor.
All right, dude. We'll share duct tape that we find.
Definitely. Yeah, I have a lot of them.
All right.
Well, Completely random question. If you could be any superhero, off the top of your head, no thinking.
Oh, man. Q.
Q?
Q. He's kind of a superhero.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Except
Guys,
mischief.
you have seen him for Halloween. He's very good at characters.
People tell me I look like Wolverine, though.
Yeah.
Oh
Like with
my
the hair.
gosh,
Just because of the hair. So I would say it was
Little bit
Wolverine.
shaved.
If I look like him, I might as well, get the cool claw thing.
I don't think anyone would recognize
I could
you
one
from
up my
shade.
cat if I had those things.
Do
It'd be-
you have a picture of yourself with no beard?
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures
I
of me
wanna
with
see
no
one.
beard. There's a picture of me like completely bald, not a hair above the neck.
I need to see a
It's
picture. We were
awful.
just talking about that.
See, I couldn't imagine you. You said you were Air Force?
Yeah.
Air Force. For some reason, I just can't picture you.
That's good. That's what I'm going
Did
for.
you shave your head and everything?
For a while, yeah.
What?
Because I got sick of getting a haircut. Because they're like, oh, you gotta have your hair this way. You gotta. I'm
Yeah.
like, let's screw that. I have no hair at all. Then you can't you can't nitpick if I don't have any
You're in
hair.
the Air Force. That's cool.
Jaybird, I'm walking in your footsteps. The first thing which I'm doing like you is growing beard.
Yes.
See, guys.
Beard 5.
Are you doing No Shave November?
Yes, I'm supporting that. So.
All right. I heard last night when I was managing the productions on the on Closing Time, Rusty Sarhan show, we were talking about No Shave November, and apparently No Shave November raises awareness for male prostate cancer.
Yes, I knew that.
And it raises money somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow, if you
People
don't
are-
shave, somebody gets paid somewhere, some kind of
It's
charity.
like people
I
are
don't know how that
encouraging by
works.
donating some money. I have seen
Yeah.
a lot of people doing that on Facebook. So I thought to donate, but I thought to get donations, so I didn't do that.
All right.
Ugh. I don't grow facial hair.
You're
I mean,
lucky.
it's so weird.
Oh yeah, you're lucky. You save tons of money and saving time
It
too.
can be like a bonsai tree, though. You can have fun with it. I used to have 2 beards.
Oh, you mean
Really?
like two
I would
separate
shaved it
ones?
down the middle, and it would go like a Klingon.
You,
It was
like,
lots of fun.
Do them together. That's
Sometimes I would
crazy.
I tried to put beads in it, but to no avail.
So Jayberg, about the elections yesterday,
Yeah.
or not yesterday, I'm sorry, this week.
Elections happened this
I was really going for Herman Cain because he gets all the women and the pizza and
and the pizza. Yep, he does.
free
That he
pizza
does.
for all.
Man. So you were going for Herman Cain, were you?
Kinda
How'd that turn out for you?
disappointed because
Yeah.
that would have been a fun race.
Boy went down in flames! In flames, I tell you! Yeah! Oh! You alright there?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Don't
I'm
get too
good.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you guys turn out? Did you like how
I
the
helped
elections
some random
turned out?
people.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was
no,
good.
yeah.
It was like
It was
I liked it.
interesting.
Yeah.
It was close.
I went to go vote yesterday morning, and I got there at 7:15 because the polls opened at 7, and they had a 2.5-hour wait.
Yeah.
So I had to go to class, and then last night the line was a lot quicker, but
Same story all over with me. Got there early in the morning, came back later, and didn't take but a second.
I
But
know.
then it turned out he didn't really need me to vote for him. But I did anyway.
I voted 2
Dude,
weeks
cleaned
ago.
up. It
you
was
did.
awesome.
See, that's what's going to happen. We're going to start voting in advance, and I think like in the next couple of years it's all going to be online, hopefully, so we don't have to wait in line.
Whoever gets the most likes.
For, exactly.
Exactly.
Look, yeah, seriously, on Facebook.
Then it would be reversed. The old people wouldn't be as voting as much. And the young
Yeah.
people would vote more.
Like,
Because I
yeah,
actually never
exactly.
registered to vote, and this was the first time I voted. And the only reason I was registered to vote was because there was a guy who went down to a bar to register people to vote, and I was drinking. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll register to vote." Yeah,
Are you serious? At a bar?
Because I was always saying, I was like, "Oh, now I'll register to vote." And the day they come into this bar and ask me to register to vote, and lo and behold, dude came around with some paperwork, and yeah, I'll register to vote. So I voted, and my guy won.
So as a man with previous Air Force experience, and all of the mishaps going around campus, what safety advice would you give to these younger children?
Travel in pairs. Travel in
Yes, do
trios.
the buddy system. It
Yeah,
definitely
always
works.
and make sure the people know where you are. Make sure people know where you are.
At least the mind knows where
Yeah, if
you're
you're gonna
at.
go run down to get to the store, like, hey, I'm going to the store. So if I'm
You
not
don't
back in
come
10
back.
minutes, call me.
Yeah.
And if
dude,
I don't answer, come after me.
Whenever I go out, I'll tell my roommates and especially my dog. Sebastian. I tell him where I'm going.
Your dog's name is Sebastian?
That's awesome. What
I
kind of a
love that
dog?
name.
What?
What kind of dog?
Sebastian.
It's sorry, I forgot the breed.
Is it big?
Yeah, it's big.
Is your cool? Hound dog?
German
Is he bigger?
German
Is-
Shepherd.
is-
Oh,
German
yeah.
Shepherd.
Joe.
Sebastian
Love me a
is
German
fierce.
Shepherd.
Double my weight, so.
Do you ride him around? Can you take him to school?
I
dog
want to take him to
train?
school, but I worried that he's gonna take me to school. So I don't want to do that.
Take you to school. Yeah.
He's gonna drag me like hell. You don't know, guys.
Get some rollerblades.
He's heavy.
Well,
he's heavy.
J-Berg, thank you for coming on the show,
problem. Sorry about the
interviewing.
sweaty hand there.
It's been fun, man.
Definitely, yeah.
Bring a lot of
Anytime,
energy.
Kayla.
Thank you. That's very good.
Oh yes.
Going to Kayla.
Records were set at $43 million during its September opening weekend, and Sony Pictures' Halloween fun flick, Hotel Transylvania, continues to do well on the big screen. It's Dracula's lavish 5-stake resort where monsters and their families can live it up, free to be monsters they are, without humans to bother them. On one special weekend, Dracula has invited some of the world's most famous monsters, Frankenstein and his wife, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, a family of werewolves, and more, to celebrate his daughter Mavis's 118th birthday. You can catch the fun still playing at theaters in Mobile. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Stay with us, there's more to come.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool. Not cool. Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
Mom, can we get some ice cream?
Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Hey, my name's Katie and I'm in the 9th grade. I'm an A average student and I'm an athlete working towards a scholarship. And everybody tells me how much potential I have. But I just wish someone would tell me where my next meal is coming from. Katie, how'd I do?
Do you have to be so serious?
Well, I mean, I did like a crazy dance in a movie if you want me to like, you know, do a little, no.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
Welcome back to Weekend Warmup. Noted movies opening in this theater nationwide this week. Hey guys, do you know that this week it's releasing a Skyfall, the James Bond 23rd movie?
Another James Bond movie, that's awesome.
Oh yes, I'm dying hard to wait to watch that movie. I already bought the tickets.
You did?
Oh
Awesome.
yes, I did. And this time I had read some other reviews from other countries. They say that it's a pretty good watchable movie, better than the last one.
Yeah.
So I'm eager to look at that, and I think they have introduced a new guy in this one. maybe from this time, next time onwards, I think he's gonna carry on as one of the main character, like a sub James Bond or something like that. He's a young fellow, maybe like in 20s or 25s. So
nice.
Yeah, they give a lot of importance. And as we speak, Skyfall is the 23rd spy film in the James Bond series. And in this movie, James Bond's loyalty to M is tested as her past comes back to haunt her. As MI6 comes under attack, 007 must track down and destroy the threat, no matter how personal the cost. This movie stars Daniel Craig as a James Bond, Judi Dench as M, and Xavier Bardem as Raoul Silva. Also opening this weekend is Lincoln, a biographical war drama film directed and produced by Steven Spielberg. It's entirely different concept of Steven Spielberg. And also in this movie starring Daniel Day-Lewis as United States President Abraham Lincoln and Sally Field as Mary Todd Lincoln. In a nation divided by war and strong winds of change, Lincoln pursues a course of action designed to end the war, unite the country and abolish slavery. With the moral courage and fierce determination to succeed, his choices during this critical moment will change the fate of generations to come. The film covers the final 4 months of Lincoln's life. So guys, have fun this weekend, and there is a lot of movies, and I'm ready to watch James Bond movie. Yay! Have fun guys. See you next week.
Our weather forecast calls for a high of 72 on Thursday, low of 44 for your evening. High of 76 on Friday with a low of 46. Clear skies on Saturday with a high of 77, dropping down to 54 Saturday night. And Sunday's high will be 78, dropping to a low of 56 as you head into your Monday.
Turning now to our USA Jags football updates. Saturday, November 3rd, our Jaguars played Florida International at Ladd-Peebles Stadium here in Mobile. The win was in favor of Florida with a score of 20-28, real close. Our USA Jags travel to Denton, Texas this coming weekend to play the University of North Texas. The game time is 4 p.m.
It's hard to miss. We're just now beyond Halloween, and the retailers are already positioning Christmas with full force. Retailer outlets and online merchants want you to start thinking about holiday and Christmas shopping. As far back as September 9th, Toys R Us laid out its plans for the holiday season, including the debut of the Hot Toy Reservation program. No doubt your favorite retailer in Mobile is working hard to get you into the holiday spirit.
The USA Drama Department is opening a new play called Dead Man's Cell Phone this weekend. Reserve your tickets now for the coming weekends if you haven't already, because this show is limited and it's expected to be packed. Also, congratulations to USA students Luke Buckley, Joshua Kane, and Derek Lane as their short film documentary, The Future is in Your Hands, won top honors at Mobile's South Alabama Film Festival this past weekend. We welcome news and information you may have, as well as the focus is on you, our USA students. Thank you for joining us. Please like JAG TV on Facebook. You can find us on channel 63 in the dorms and on YouTube while visiting us at www.southalabama.edu/JAGTV. Please send your comments and questions to jagtvusa@gmail.com. Thanks again and have a great weekend.
Have a nice day, guys.